Okay, good morning, and hope you all doing well. This is a trader speaking as a skills, and welcome back to this fantastic version of our weekly analysis. Weekly analysis on all pairs for all forex pairs, Bitcoin and gold. You have seen what's really going on. So I'm going to start with the economic calendar, but this time around I'm using my FX book. And as you see, tomorrow it's a Monday, 16. What are we expecting? US, New York, Empire State Manufacturing. Whatever thing is going on, just know the L is going to go out of the US dollar. Actually, most people are running to the safe haven. The safe haven is gold right now, and US oil prices are going to soar. So, according to what? You know what's really going on. US and Iran indirectly all incorporated with Israel, that war. So we are looking at New York, the USD tomorrow. What are we having? Medium card. At what time? You can see 15. 15 on Tuesday. We have JPY. They are going to decide their interest rates. Interest rates, actually, they're expecting it to be still to be at the same level. They're not expecting any reduction in basis points. But let's see, because this is their forecast, this was the previous, this is their forecast. We got know the action. What am I eyeing at? Or what am I looking at? Euro Economic Sentiment Index. What next still? JPY and the US dollar, US retail sales. Year over year. Import prices for the US economy. The highly high. The highly high. The highly high. According to what's really going on. So, and Wednesday, JPY balance of trade. Wednesday. And it's going to happen within the London session. AUD, Westpac leading index. Inflation rate year over year. May, GBP. Euro CPI, we got CPI on Euro. CPI is expected to decrease. CPI is expected to decrease because of the wars. Yeah, it can highly impact it. It can highly impact the European economy. Housing stats, continuing jobless claims. Yeah, man. Homes and Fed interest rates still on Wednesday. On interest rate decision projection. Actually, on Wednesday is going to be action-packed today. On Thursday, what are we having? We got unemployment change on AUD. Unemployment rate, AUD. SNB interest rate decision. Okay. ECB, Windows page. On Thursday, and interest rate decision on the Bank of England. We'll be on Thursday still. What are we expecting this Friday? GDP retail sales or card retail sales year over year. And I think that's it. So what are the sentiments? Let's first look at the previous interests. I'm looking at the Bank of Japan, current one day. Okay. These guys increased or decreased. They just decreased. They removed 25 basis points. Okay. Let's go to our technicals. This is Bitcoin USD. And I think this was my previous analysis I gave you. First, wait. First, hold on. Bitcoin is first going to sell for some good time. Let it first sell for some good time before we switch. Before we do what? Before we switch. I'm sorry for my noisy background. But that's it. Okay, let's proceed. This is a serious resistance level, but the moment we are to break above, the moment we break above it, so expect some bullish moves. But according to what I'm saying, Bitcoin is going to first dip. BTC is going to first dip. As US oil prices are gonna soar. Actually, these were the previous levels I gave you, but prices are gonna soar. So, and if you're to be looking at this chart, this support level is on a higher time. And that's why I'm going. That support level, it's on a higher time if we to see this level here. This level. It's the one which supported this market. And what are we eyeing? Buys on. Buys. And if we are to go low, still anticipate some resistance. All support at that level. Before we should be low. Before we should be low. Let's look at XAUUSD. And this is gold. This is gold. And this is how our Friday closed. If you're to be looking at this support, the market didn't trigger this level. It didn't trigger this level. And mind you, this is a resistance level. That's a resistance level. That's a resistance level. If you're to be, if you to look at it carefully, and if you are to break above it, then expect buys up. But if we break, or if the market opens below this pricing or below this level, expect all anticipate it to buy, sell up to this level. And if we are to break below this, then expect buys within this area, because if you to see, this is a strong support area. That's a strong support area. Expect buys at that level. Let's look at Euro USD. This is Euro USD. And I think it has been moving in this gap. So just wait for it either to break one side of the pattern, then you decide what's really going on or what's next. What's your next take? This is GBP USD, and this is a strong one. This is a strong one. That's a strong one. Without wasting much time, that's a strong one. And the reason as to why it stopped at this level, or it was resisted at this level, you know, that's the cause. That is the cause. That is the cause. Look, I see. Now let's look at USD card. This is USD card. This is, and the reason as why this level is strong and the market stopped at it, this is the target. This is our target before we start initiating buys. This is the target below here. That's the target. Okay? That is the target. Let's look at Euro NZD. This is Euro NZD, and this is a 15 minutes time frame. I'm looking on it at a 1 hour time frame, but it's really indecisive. It is really indecisive. Yeah. But that's a buy level, strong one. Nasdaq. I don't expect Nasdaq to overdip, but since US stocks are going down, US stocks are really going down. So this will affect the market. And let's expect more sales if we are to break again below that level. Let's expect more sales if we are to break below that level. So otherwise, mwanzikiriza nkome wano AUD card. AUD card. This is AUD card. Why? Anyway, it looks that it's in more cells. It's in more cells. And all that with its more cells, that will be either a more buying level or a selling level. If we break below and retest, more cells. If we just tap on it and we change the course, then consider more buys. Otherwise, be braced. I wish you a new profitable week. Otherwise, to a